COVID-19 pandemic not only disturbed people's lives but also overturned businesses and economies worldwide. Himalaya marched forward with its commitment to giving back to the society. So Himalaya has always been keen in working with the stakeholders so as to navigate the future growth of a safe, secure and sustainable air transport industry. For any nation, the airline industry functions as an ecosystem. Himalaya, a Nepal-China venture airline, aims at helping economic development of Nepal through air transport services useful for all subsectors of the Nepalese economy, including tourism. Starting with one aircraft and one destination in 2016, May 31st was our commercial flight. We have also tried continually to widen our fleet and flight network in past 7 years, unleashing also the development of Nepalese tourism in all possible sectors wherever our destinations have connected, especially Dubai, Kuala Lumpur and Dhaka. Celebrating our 7th anniversary this year, we now have 4 aircraft in our fleet and 10 destinations in our network, with the recent addition of Kuwait as the new sector, which was inaugurated on 15 July, just 15 days back. So with this, during challenging times of 2020 and 2021, pushing all boundaries and limitations, not only did Himalaya try its best to survive, but also kept commitment for the betterment of the society, continuing to support the nation in many ways, aligning with its core CSR objectives. Our core CSR objectives, as were outlined earlier in the video: economic prosperity, environmental sustainability, and societal responsibility. Through FDI, for economic prosperity, I will just elaborate through FDI, foreign direct investment, the regular earnings of foreign exchange, the arrival of foreign tourists, the transport of Nepalese passengers, the creation and development for the government revenue and income for the other public enterprises such as TIA, CAN, Nepal Airlines, Nepal Oil Corporation and Nepal Tourism Board, etc. We have tried our best to create the revenue generation for these entities as well. And through the creation of development of skilled manpower, Himalaya will become perhaps the single largest contributor to the Nepalese economy from the airline industry in a foreseeable future. Throughout these past 2 years, therefore, Himalaya has actively engaged in CSR undertakings with the outbreak of COVID-19 in 2020. Recognizing that CSR role has become more critical than ever, Himalaya strode forward, contributing ₹1 million to government COVID-19 fund right in April 2020, operating more than 40 cargo flights for COVID-19 essential medical supplies, bringing back stranded passengers from various countries where we had not even flown to, where we had to work out tremendously to carry the flights because they were last minute, they were charter flights and the passengers were ready to come home in the first lockdown as well as the second lockdown of 2021. So with these cargo flights and stranded passengers flights, we also continued our care for the frontliners, donating medical supplies to various hospitals in and around Kathmandu. In 2021, H9 stepped forward to stand firmly with the government of Nepal, operating 4 free cargo flights in June 1 and 2, contributing worth ₹225 crores for bringing in almost 2 lakh doses of varicella vaccine at the critical hour of the nation. So H9's dedicated efforts and reliable cargo service has placed us in the 2nd position with due recognition for carrying 2nd highest tonnage of cargo amongst online airlines from Nepal in 2021. And just last week, we have received this NEPA Annual Award 2022 amongst online airlines from Nepal Freight Forwarders Association. With growing global climate changes and increased CO2 emission levels, Himalaya recognizes that for an airline, being environmentally sustainable is more imperative than ever, and hence there is an increased awareness while performing the airline operations to keep checks for CO2 emissions under control. We have digitized most of our in-flight documents, replacing all the manuals with an electronic flight bag, which has reduced almost 45 kgs per aircraft, and that definitely helps in reducing the CO2 levels throughout our all flight operations. To ensure flying with Himalaya is safer than ever before, starting 2021, we have introduced automated external defibrillators, that is AEDs. It's a life-saving device on board all its fleet. With this, Himalaya Airlines stands to be the first ever and the only Nepalese airline to carry AEDs on board. Year 2021 thus ended with a feather in a cap for us. So overall growth and social welfare are the two key facets of our business to which we consistently commit ourselves for securing a growth-oriented future trajectory of our business. With this, I'm sure it has been a little bit enlightening on the CSR activities, all of which you will find in our report released. Thank you.